I keep repeating myself. I sound like a broken record. What's happening? Have you reached this point in your prayers and it sounds like you're a broken record? Hi, my name is Abby. Welcome to Pathways of Hope. So, if this has ever been you, you might have reached a point of giving up. I know I have several times in the past. So, sometimes it feels like, oh, God is too busy for my intention. He probably put my prayer intention on a priority list and I'm at the lowest, you know? Or maybe you've thought, I keep repeating myself, is God actually listening to me? Or is he choosing not to listen? Friend, I want to encourage you. God is listening. In today's gospel, Jesus uses a parable as a comparison. If a judge has no fear of either God or man, but would grant the prayers of this person, a widow, who is a lowly person in society during that time, if he could grant the prayers of this widow because he was annoyed at her persistency, how much more will a loving God who knows you personally listen to the cries of even the smallest members of society or even the smallest favors? Friend, God is listening. He's listening to you and he hears your prayers. But don't confuse the quality of your prayer based on if it was answered or not. The result of your prayers, that's not how it should be based. But it should be based on the faith that was built by it. Jesus asks at the end of today's gospel, when the Son of Man comes to earth, will he find faith? Faith, hope, and love. That is what consistent prayer builds. One of my favorite authors of all time, Father Jacques Philippe, he wrote, putting your trust in someone, religious context or not, means we somehow have begun to love them. When we trust God and have faith in the very things we ask for, when we trust Him with the small things, the big things, we learn to hope in God, His power, and eventually, we love the will He has for our lives and the thing we entrusted Him with. So, back then, I had a dream school for where I wanted to go for college. So in high school, I prayed for it consistently. I made sure that the Lord knew that I wanted to go to this college. So I became extra nice, or what I thought was extra nice, and I took on more service opportunities because I thought that's how it worked. If you became a good person, God will answer your prayers. So I did my best and I took the exam. When I got the results, I didn't get in. And I was so disappointed with God. My prayers, my consistent prayers changed to, God, make this make sense. Help me understand. Make this make sense. You knew I wanted this for my life. It's not a bad prayer. Why would you not make this happen for me? So, I went to another school for college. Thank you, Lord, because I still get to go to college, right? So, I tried to make sense of it all. Ask God in prayer consistently. And I realized that I was consistent in prayer. And I eventually did understand. God made me understand. In going to the college I was at, I realized that this is exactly where God needed me to be. I had good friends in that college, in that environment. I encountered character building challenges, and I had opportunities to serve different people who were different from me. But most importantly, in going to that school and taking up that course, putting myself in that environment, I started to build a truly trusting relationship in God and trusting the plan that God had for my life, no matter what would happen. In consistently trusting God in prayer, It didn't change God's plan for my life. That was the plan all along. Not to go to the dream college, but to go to wherever I went. But it didn't change that plan, but it transformed how I viewed and treasured God and the plan He had for my life. So, I'll leave you with this. One of the great saints, Saint Faustina Kowalka, she said, a magnificent building will never rise if we reject the insignificant bricks. So, friend, don't give up. Don't give up on prayer. Don't give up on God. He's listening. He'll do something in your life. Have faith. If you like the short reflection, please share Pathways of Hope with a friend or loved one. I hope you have a great day today. May peace be with you and God bless.